Hello guys, welcome to my new video. This is all about ATS, Applicant Tracking System. We're going to create an ATS from the scratch with WordPress and Gravity Forms. Let's get to it. Applicant tracking systems mainly have been created from the 7 steps. Let's just do an overview, and then when we completely understand the cycle of the ATS and why do we need an ATS system on our website, we're going to create one live here based on the standard ATS form structure. In the ATS, imagine you want to create a job position on your website, and the applicant who is trying to reach you about the job has visited your website, and he or she is watching and reading about the latest job positions about your company, and they have selected one and they send a resume to you. Before going to create the forms, let's just take a look about the applicant tracking system cycles. It has been created from the 7 steps. The step 1 is to create a job. Imagine you want to find an employee for a job position on your company. The first step is for you to create a job position on your website. In the next step, we're going to create a form to tell the user what is our job position, what is its title, how much the salary is it on-site or remote, and so many details about our work. And this step 2, job is posted on job boards, your website, and social media. Okay, we're going to create a link for the step 1, so everyone from whenever and wherever the platform, when they click on this link, they're being redirected to your website /job, for example, /position 1, and they're going to read about the job, and they are going to see the fields that you have created on your website. And after the step 2, which we posted the job on platforms, we're going to see the candidates are applying. For example, me as a web developer have been submitted my request on your website. So it leads us to the level and the 4th item. Applications are received, screened, and ranked. In this step, we're going to collect all the items that has been applied on the website. We're going to need a metric to rank them, mark them as red, and categorize them. On the step 5, candidates data is stored. The data which have been processed, ranked, and so on are going to stored on the database, and we're going to use it in the future. In this step 6, interviews are performed online or in person. So from the candidates, the person who is okay with your metrics and actually fits the job are invited to the interviews. On the final step, the best candidate is hired. So this is a cycle for creating a job position on your website and letting others to apply for it, and from the applied data you're going to select, filter and sort the candidates to find the suitable and the best one who matches your needs and requirements. And after that we're going to create a calendar to create an interview, to send them a message or email that reminds them and lets them to see their request is in step, for example, interview, in step in rejected or applied or so on. So okay, let's go to the form section. As we discussed, the first step is to create a job and show it on your website. In here, in the Gravity form on my WordPress website, I've created a form named Create Job. And now I'm going to create the fields for this form. I'm dragging a single line text that my actually admin or me myself could submit it to create a job position on my website. Let's do it and create a sample one. The title of job, the first item is job location. We're going to let the candidate know that job location is on site or remote. This third item is salary. It could be anything for your need. It's just example to let you know you can customize all of these fields and add or edit or do anything with it. It is just about your company. It is not actually a cliche or pattern for everyone. There is a standard, but you can customize it for your need. The third option is salary. Let the user know about the job title. I'm going to create a list to add some skills that I need for this job. It is just structured. I'm not just adding any data yet. Skills, and let's just add another list, name it benefits, letting you just, let's create a checkbox so we do not need to type each time. For example, my job has a benefit of lunch, transportation, insurance, and free coffee shop. It is just items that in some job titles could be checked or not. And for the next item, let's create another checkbox about limitations. The limitation one is start time is from 8 to 4, for example. No vacations, maybe. Management position is not actually a limitation, but it is just name it considerations, maybe. It is a better title. Okay. And what is the next item that is important about creating a job in the company? Okay, let's just deal with it. I've created my job and I'm going to embed it in a page so me or any of my admins could submit it and create a job. Let's create a page, name it a new job, and put the shortcut here. I'm going to publish it. And let's view the page. Okay, this is the view of my page. In this item, I'm going to create a job on my website. I've created the structure. What fields do I need to actually fill? And here's data about my job. I can create 2 or 3 jobs to make it so fillable. Create a front. I need a front end developer, for example, on site. My salary is $10,000. Skills is, for example, React JS. I need the user to work with Git and Node.js, for example. Consideration, my time is from 8 to 4 p.m. and it is not a management position. We do have a lunch, transportation, and free coffee shop. Let's submit it. Let's just refresh the page to create another job position. For example, now back-end developer. This is also on site. This is a bit expensive than that. Skills is, for example, PHP, .NET Core, and the benefits and considerations are the same. Okay, we submitted 2 jobs to our form, and now how can users see these jobs? We need to create a view for it. We're going to open the all views in the Gravity kit. It is the Gravity View plugin, which is very powerful plugin to show the data of the Gravity form in the front end and the pages of your website. I'm going to create a new view, select my form, the form number 7 with the name of create job. I'm going to give a view suitable title, jobs, job offers of my company, for example. So let's create a table. Okay, in the multiple entries layout, we're going to, this is just clearing the defaults, adding a table column. I need to show the title of job, location, salary, skills, and consideration and benefits. And one more item here, create a day. So the users will know that this is not an old or out of date actually job position. I'm going to publish my view, and there is a just trick. If I'm going to embed it. Before embedding, we have to uncheck this item. Show only approved entries. In the Gravity forms, we can approve entries by admin user after the submit. We are going to skip this and just show all the entries in the form. I'm going to update it and copy this shortcut, and I need to create another page. The first page was for my admin to actually define the job, and the second one is the user to see the list of jobs. Let's name it available jobs. I'm going to embed this view job offers, and let's view the page. I'm going to view and see the actually table with the data that I already submitted. So I'm going to add this to my upper menu to let user clicks on the jobs page and sees whatever I've submitted. Main menu. Let's just create a menu, and let's just add this page available jobs to the menu and click to add it to the footer, to the header, sorry. Okay, we're going to have a little spot here, and now the user can visit my website and find out about the available jobs page, and they could solve the job offers about their title, about their position, about their salary, skills, and so far. And it is not an out of date, it is for 2 days date actually. So I know that there is a front-end developer job offer with the salary of $10,000 per month, and I want to submit this. So let's just open this cycle here. Okay, here we go. The item 1, create a job, has been done by the Gravity form and WordPress. So we made it to create a job and show it on our website. It is checked, so let's go to the step 2. Job is posted on job boards, your websites, and social medias. This link about this page is the actually table for all of the job offers. In the Gravity view, as we discussed, we just created a multiple entries layout. In the single entries layout, we can create a lot of data. And what is the difference? In this one, we are seeing all the items as the row of a table. Just like here, the item is the first item is back end, the second item is front end. This is showing the whole of the data. But if I click on the multiple entries, scroll down here, add a table column, and select link to single entry, and let's just add a row number to just be more organized. Okay, here we're going to have 2 other columns. This is the row, it is auto incremented, and this is the game changer thing. If I want to share this and actually deploy my job and post it on some media, I could do this item. It is a direct link. If I open it in the another tab, it is only one job, the direct link to a single entry as it named. This page was for all of my entries. Maybe there's 100 job positions. How may I just point one on the social media and talk about it, or share it, send it, or anything? But when you add a link here to this single entry, the link that is created shows only entry with ID of 15. So you could create, for example, a QR code for it, and if you share this QR code on your social media, the users will be guided to this single page, and they could see a detail about the one job position. So the job has been created, and the step 2 was to post the job in the job boards, on website, as we did, job boards we did, and social media. You could just create a short link or the same link or the QR code. For the step 3, candidate apply, there is no item here to let the candidate choose this job position and send their resume for it. So we need to create another form to let the users send the data to our website. Okay, let's create a form named apply. And here, the first thing that I have to do, and this is the point of this whole story, is jobs. In some cases, we need to let the user select from the available jobs. And so in some cases, for example, if user goes from here, this is a created job offer, and wants to just submit for it, we have to automatically select this backend developer from the jobs. But first of all, we have to create a list of jobs. I could just add some stuff here, make it actually something like this, but we do not need to create all of them again in here. I'm not going to create also a front end or back end to let the user select from them. This is a waste of time. So here we are going to get a help from the plugin names populate anything. This will add a just single line here. You could click it and select the gravity form entry. In this gravity form entry, I could select another form that I have created, and it has all its entries. As you remember, we have created the create job form, and our data in this forms entries, like we have created a view for it. I want to just see these in that select field. So I have to select my form, and what is the value is important for in here. I want to show the jobs salary here, jobs I don't know, benefits here. No, I want to just show the title of the job. So I'm going to create and select the, where is it, job title. Okay, title of the job is selected. So if I save and preview this form, here we go, bingo. Now if I create a third item for the jobs, this will be added here. So user could select from the available jobs, and let's just add another field, for example, to let the user complete the request name. I'm just duplicating it. I'm going to create it very simply. You could create a very complex one. There's no difference in the whole story. Last name, phone number, and I'm adding an email field here. And the final one, I'm deleting it. I'm letting the user upload a resume file for me. I'm creating a file field, name it upload your CV. Let's embed this form in a new page, and let's name the page user apply. So user could just open this URL and select from the available jobs. And as you saw, the first item is automatically selected by default. Let's just change that. In the jobs, we need to create a placeholder. Select job and let's make it required. Okay. Now the front end is not selected by default, and if I submit, it will just tell me that this field is required, so I need to select from these. What if I want to go to this page from exactly the single view that, for example, I've scanned the QR code, or I clicked in the story in Instagram and I came here? Why should I just switch to another page and then select the job offer from the scratch? I need to just click here and the job will automatically just fills its own drop down. For this to be achieved in the view page, in the single view, let's just close the extra tabs. And in the single entry layout, we need to create a custom content. In this custom content, I'm just creating a single and very simple HTML tag, an anchor tag. We could just create a button, it is not a big deal. The href of the page link of the user apply page, with just simple query string about job. And here we have this little spot here. This is called a merge tag. It is available to create it dynamically. For example, from the title of job, the title of job will go automatically inside this tag. And just close the tag and name it, for example, apply. I'm going to save it, and I expect to have a one extra row here with the name of apply. Here we go, custom content. We're going to customize and create it more actually suitable. Let's apply for this job. If I click in this, I'm going to the user apply page, and here the backend developer has not been selected automatically, but I have passed it via the query string to this page. Why it is not affecting? Because we didn't tell that to this field to listen to this query string. Let's just tell him to be populated dynamically, and the parameter name is job. It is the exactly thing that we passed here. The job equals to this title, so the job is the parameter name, and if I refresh this page, it will go directly here. Boom. So if you come to this page from the front end developer, single entry, or in here, for example, in this, you could just click on view detail and click on apply. The front end is automatically selected, so you could change it or just leave it as it is. And I'm going to put my name for the front end. I'm applying actually for this job position. and about the email address, and just CV. It is not required anything. I do not actually have CV here. I'm submitting to this job. So we have created a form to let the admin of the website create a job offer. We created a view and a table to show to the world and users what job offers do we have, and we have created ability for a user to apply to our job offer. So the check and the step 4 is down. Step 3 is down, candidate apply, and step 4 applicants are received, screened and ranked. So we need to be able to see the applicants. So I just applied within my name. Where should I see that? In my website as an admin. In the Gravity Forms entries, I could find the item that I have been submitted, so I could approve it, reject it, or just make it idle to be decided. And you could just see all of them, export them, and actually decide based on them and see their CV or anything. And you could just create a view for these items and put it on the private link, so other members of your website could see the applied applicant, and you do not need to get all of them a Gravity Form access to see this. Okay, so the item 4 is down, and when we are using actually a plugin like Gravity Forms, the data is automatically stored in the database, and it is not some extra step. We always could just see all of them here. And creating a calendar to select from this entries and apply the data and add them to the several steps, like interview, like complete CV, like I don't know, start to work or internship. We're going to create that calendar and just send a message or email 1 hour before the meeting and stuff like this on the next video. So just keep up with me and create your form and proceed to the step 5. And step 6 is a bit complex and it is very joyful. We will proceed to that on our video of the ATS part 2. Thank you for watching, and if you want to find out more about creating stuff like this, for example creating a full HRM with Gravity Forms or an ATS for a complex version for your website, subscribe my channel. I'll be talking about the WordPress and Gravity Form or Gravity View for a long time, because I have lots of experiences and I have just played a key role in a large project handled by this system, and this is amazingly and extraordinarily powerful system. So do not miss my videos, and if you have any questions about this process or the name of the plugins or where you could just download them, comment on the video. I'll provide you a link, and I'm always online at my social media. Thank you, it was an honor, and have a great day.